back to a new video. So in today's video, I've really wanted to use these little Scarecrow cuties for absolutely ages. So I thought I'd use them now before it gets too late in the year. We're kind of in harvest season, so I thought they'd be a good time to use them. I've grabbed two gel polishes, Deep Sea Dream and Fries Before Guys. These are Madam Glam colours, obviously. I thought they'd go quite well with these little scarecrows. I also decided to use Nova, which is this sort of very soft, muted green. So these are the three colours we're going to use. They actually went really well, I thought, in the end. So for the first nail, I'm going to apply 2 coats of Nova to the nail. This is a set that I didn't know what I was doing, so I probably would have done all the base colours at the beginning, but because I didn't know what I was going to do, I'm doing one nail at a time. The second nail is going to be Fries Before Guys, and again, this is one that you're going to need 2 coats of. I like this colour, it's nice. Each coat of gel polish needs a 30-second cure in the lamp, by the way. You probably know that by now. For this nail, I'm going to add a little oval shape of Nova in the middle. So I wanted quite a light colour to put the decal on. If you use darker colours, the decals don't show up as well as what they do. If you use white, they show up perfectly. But I'm going to make an oval shape like this with Nova on Fries Before Guys, and I will cure it in the lamp. While that's curing, you need to decide what little scarecrow dude you want. I decided I wanted this little fella on the left hand side at the bottom because he's holding 2 little sunflowers, and I thought, oh, he looks so cute. So I'm going to cut away a lot of that excess excess decal paper so that we're just left with the bulk of the design. That's going to fit perfectly in the center of our nail. So to apply the decal to the nail, I'm going to put it upside down on my stamper. Then I've just dunked my brush in some water. If you dab the back of the decal with the water, the decal is going to suck up the water, and then eventually the backing will just slide off the decal, and I dab it with my finger to get off any excess water, and then we can literally just stamp it where we want it. Boop. And it just looks perfect. I love it. He is just too cute. Right, we're going to just seal him in with some velvet matte top coat. This set is going to be predominantly matte. I apologise for those who like shiny, but if you recreate them, you can do shiny if you want. We will come back to this nail, so that's not him completely finished yet, but we're going to work on this one.
Hi, it's me. I'm interrupting this video to do the member shout outs because we haven't done it for a little while. That said, there's not actually that many of you, but obviously I don't want to leave it too long, otherwise I'm just going to forget to do it completely. So the 4 new members that we have are Elizabeth Russell, Kelly Hillman, and I'm not quite sure how to say this one. I want to say Quiley, but I'm probably completely wrong. It's QHYLEI, and Merge Girl XOXO. So thank you so much to you 4 for becoming members. If you want to become a member of the channel, I'll leave the link and the information down below so you can go and have a look. Anyway, let's crack on with the video. Thanks everyone.
So I'm using the Nail Sugar Gilded Gold Micro Flakes. I'm in love with these at the moment. I feel like gold in like full time is just the perfect kind of thing. I've put a little dab of these in the corner. I was trying to make the best rectangle shape that I could make in that corner. There we go. And then I'm gonna do another rectangle using the Deep Sea Dream colour from Madam Glam. It's one of my favourite colours ever. This one I'm gonna do this triangle shape, and then I'm going to just fill it in with the gel polish, and it will look something like this. Ta-da! But we're not finished there. I'm going to just pop this in the lamp, and then we're going to add another rectangle. This one, I mean, they could be squares. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to come off the nail slightly. and that one will go in the lamp as well. And then I'm going to use the base coat this time around because I felt like the gel polish wasn't that tacky. So where I want I'm going to do another gold rectangle. Where I want that rectangle to go, I'm going to put the base coat down and then cure it. And then I'm going to dab this into that cured base coat. And again, I'm doing my best to dry, I can't speak. I'm doing my best to try and keep the flakes on just that patch of base coat that I done. But if it goes slightly over, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. And then we're going to seal this in with velvet matte top coat. But again, this nail, we are going to come back to. You might find, look, I've got some flakes on the blue there. Just don't worry about it. It's going to happen. It just adds to the nail. Right, so the next nail, I'm going to do a coat of Nova. You need 2 coats of this again. I just don't think I told you. Oh, I did, look, 2 coats. Okay, then I'm going to add 3 dots using the Deep Sea Dream colour and a dotting tool. This is going to be the centre of our flowers. So I'm going to pop that in the lamp for a cure. And then I'm going to use the Fries Before Guys colour to paint on the petals. So I feel like I need to burp. Hang on. It's really uncomfortable when you've got a bit of gas and you're trying to talk. It's because I've just had a drink. Sorry, that's very unladylike. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, so they're not really sunflowers, but I thought I'd do some kind of yellow flower to tie in with the sunflowers that the little scarecrow dude is holding. Is he scarecrow dude? Scarecrow fella? Little fella? I don't know what he is, but he's a little cutie. And yeah. Oh, I need to yawn now. What's up with me? Right, I'm going to add a little bit more on that top petal just to fill it out a little bit. And then I will pop this in the lamp for a cure. I cured each one as I went. So, yeah, just because I thought if I make a mistake, I don't want to do the whole thing again. So, once I've done this, I'll pop it in the lamp. And then I will go over and I will add in the other 2 that are here. So, this is what it looks like. Ta-da! They kind of slightly overlap, but that's going to go in the lamp for a full cure now. Then for the last nail, I'm going to do a full coat of, what is this one? Deep Sea Dream. I felt like, because this was a darker colour, I felt like we needed a nail full of this colour because it was really nice. I do apply 2 coats, and then I decided to add some stripes. I don't know why. It was just off, it was on a whim. On a whim, not off the whim. It was on a whim. I thought, right, I'm going to add some stripes. I think it's because I had a dollop of Nova on my palette and I thought, well, I might as well use that. So, and also I'd done the stripes in really weird places. Like if I'd have done this again, I'd have done the first stripe right down the center. But for some reason, the first stripe I'd done was slightly off. And then I managed to get 3 stripes on, but they're all slightly... If you've got OCD, this is going to drive you bananas, so I do apologise, but I hadn't actually planned it to be like that. But anyway, once I've done the stripes, if you've got a striping brush, it would be a lot easier than a smaller fine liner brush like I'm using. But pop those in the lamp for a 30-second cure. And then again, I'm going to top coat the last 2 nails that I haven't done. So the flower nail and the stripy nail. And then they will go into the lamp for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to use the black gel paint from Madam Glam to make some, to add some detail to the nails. Some of the gel paints are actually out of stock on Madam Glam's website at the moment. I thought they discontinued them. I was told that they are just out of stock at the moment. So hopefully I think, from what I remember, it's going to be about a couple of months before they got back in stock. So it's probably about 6 weeks now, because I think that was a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember, but it's, yeah. Anyway, I am outlining the rectangles that we've done. And so I thought a patchwork would go quite nice with the Scarecrow, because Scarecrow's clothes are kind of like stitched together in a bit of, do you know what I mean, Ari? And I thought a patchwork nail would look quite nice. So once you've outlined your rectangles, you can add your little stitches either in the shapes of crosses or just little lines going across the outline of the rectangle. Initially I was just doing little crosses, however after that I did add in some little lines because I quite liked the lines. The X's remind me a little bit of barbed wire, and that's not really what I was going for. So yeah, I did add, as you can see, I've added some lines in. But that will go in the lamp for 60 seconds because it's gel paint. Gel paint is generally thicker than gel polish, so it usually needs extra time in the lamp. Then onto the actual Scarecrow nail, I'm going to outline we're going to add a border to the outline of I was going to call it a rectangle. It's an oval shape that we've done around the little scarecrow. And then again, we're going to add some little stitches to the border of the oval just to tie in with the other nail. If you see, yeah, you see what I mean? Again, that will go in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then I decided to make the gold bits glossy, and I'm really glad I did because I thought they looked amazing, shiny against the matte. I thought the gold like really popped. And also we are going to add some crystals which are of a similar kind of gold color, and I just felt like it made it all look really nice. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom rectangle, and then we'll pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I love that already. I just love it as it is on its own. Okay, so we are now going to finish, there was a hair on that one, get that off. We're now going to finish this nail off by adding some crystals. These are Preciosa Aurum crystals. Can you see what I mean? They kind of look the closest to the gold that I've got in here. I'm also going to use some antique gold caviar beads and some Rachel Wilder's Crystal Fix. All the crystals and the Crystal Fix that I'm using are available from Crystal Parade, and you can save 10% using my code NATMUG10. I'm going to use the precision nozzle to add a little bit of the gem glue to the top of the nail, the cuff part, and then I just bring it round a bit further using my detailer brush, and then I'm just going to use my crystal katana to add some of the crystals to the top of the nail. As you go around and arch down, the crystals do get smaller, they will taper off in size, and then you can just add some caviar beads if you want to. You don't have to. I like caviar beads. I feel like they just finish the design or finish the, you know. I don't think I said, but you can also get 10% off nail sugar using my code NATMUG10 and 30% off Madam Glam using my code NATMUG30. But that's had a 60-second cure. I'm going to show you a close-up. That is them done. I really like the shiny gold. But anyway, I hope you like this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Websites and discount codes will be below. God bless, love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good weekend. Love you, bye.